Niggas had to make a play.
No, let me get a
No, do what you gonna say.
Josh.
Let's squabble and dabble.
Terrible, bro.
Yeah, shit ain't
Yeah,
funny.
squabble and dabble.
Niggas couldn't hold it off.
But I think just speak loud.
Don't look like that now, because what happened? No, because what happened? No, what happened here? Because
I'm just trying to think if I said something crazy.
that you need to be
single as a
concerned about.
motherfucker.
Okay, so then you good then.
This is literally the most single I've ever been in my entire.
How long has it been since you've been single?
Going on 2 years.
Okay, that's good. You're giving yourself time.
Yeah.
That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Most people jump right into some new shit.
Okay.
Right after.
I've also done that, and
it don't work.
It don't pan out.
That shit, when you hop into a relationship,
nah, cause some people want to rush you.
Shit, that shit don't even really work like that because you feel like you not really over the last relationship.
Yeah.
And you looking for validation in a new relationship, so now you just like, oh shit ain't gonna work because it's going left, even though you just like, well damn, it might be working, but I'm still stuck on this past relationship. Like it's been like that, bro.
That's happened to me before, but it also has happened to me in the way where like I've jumped into something else. And I was already mentally checked out of the previous relationship. So it was over before it was really over. And then we broke up and I immediately met somebody else. And low-key, I don't want to say it worked out because we're not together, obviously.
Right.
But it worked out for the time being.
I get it because for that time being, it took you somewhere else that you wasn't, a place where you wasn't before. A lot of times we get comfortable with being in a spot so long. And when we get into some other spot, it's a little different. You don't give that person yourself entirely.
That's
you
true.
get what I'm saying? So like
if
we
you're not
go
over
back,
the previous relationship,
right?
Like,
You go back.
You could be over it, but you just don't want
to.
It did happen like that way. Like I was already like checked out mentally. Both of us, we both were, 100%. We both were.
What if you hop into another relationship? But then again, you still looking for validation for like why the last relationship ended. You don't got that validation yet.
Yeah.
So you looking for it like.
It sounds like you needed closure and you never got it.
That's what I'm saying.
Or like
I never got that closure.
But see, and that's why
what you also need closure for though.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes I don't believe in closure.
Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes it depends what it is. Like sometimes you do need it, but necessarily you don't have to. But you don't have to.
Like I cannot judge anybody for how they feel.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need that. Sometimes you want that.
I feel and how I move is not how everybody
really done.
I just went
so I don't believe in closure.
That you really good. Like
I don't believe in closure.
I just went through
if it's over, it's over.
Like I understand what you're
why we gotta have this quote unquote last conversation and figure out where we went wrong?
Sometimes you need that.
Like for what? For what? You know what you do in that situation? You self-reflect.
I'm still looking for it.
You reflect, you self-reflect, and you realize whether it was you who fucked it up, whether it was the other person who fucked it up, or
you feel me?
both fucked it up, or it was just not meant to be. You do a lot of self-reflection and you just move forward. I don't believe in closure.
I mean,
what was you saying? What was you saying?
Something about getting having closure, but you moved on. What you saying?
Going for closure, like the cycle never ends.
But it's still a different thing because if we doing good,
like what happened? Like what happened?
We not
let him finish.
What's that validation? Like what brought us to that point? You know what I'm saying?
No, because I get what you're saying.
I just went through that.
I get what you're saying.
We on dates. We had.
And it's like, yo, what the fuck happened?
We cut it up. Now we not even talking. We beefing
like. But how did it happen? Because
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
What happened?
Did he just ghost you? Did he just drop you out of nowhere?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what's the fuck going on?
And he did that while you felt y'all were in your hiatus.
This seems like deep. This like it seems like deep.
It's a baby.
I haven't showed you any. But this shit seems like deep fucking shit that y'all can't get across. Like,
I don't believe in closure.
Saying, like,
but no, he's real about it. But like your shit is like it's some deep shit that some happened to you that killed you. You know what I mean? Like with him. You know what I mean? It sounds like that. You know? So it's like no.
She said
no, honestly.
No, listen, I get what you're saying. Well, but I think and I understand where he coming from. because a lot of times when you be with somebody long enough and shit just flop, you be wondering like, what the fuck just took place and why? Like, what did I do? You want to know what happened, what took place, but at the same time, you know what I mastered?
Like you thought y'all was good, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden
that's
it just
but
changed.
that because it happens.
That's the only way I get it.
That
But
shit happens.
I guess I've never experienced.
I'm gonna give you an
that shit
example.
happens.
Like
I've
we
never
was doing
experienced
good,
that.
right?
I just got left like in the corner like that.
So when was the last?
Hold on,
when was the last time you experienced that?
But wait, let him say
No,
what he was saying.
I just said I never experienced
Yeah,
that.
she said she did. What was she saying?
Then you going through some shit in your life. Check it. We just doing good. We doing on dates. We doing all this. You lose your job. Next thing you know, you're not talking to me for a couple days. I'm feeling like what's going on? You lost your job.
Yeah,
Alright, that's good. Your excuse is you went back to your ex.
Right.
You staying with your ex because you lost your job. And I'm asking like, yo, what's up with that? Oh, this all I know. Blah blah blah. They just have we ain't going. We ain't doing this. I had to let them know we ain't together. If you have to let a nigga know that y'all not in a relationship, you're doing some shit to make that nigga think like, oh, we back together.
Yeah.
So you don't gotta explain to yourself we're not in a relationship and you just helping me.
Exactly.
Sound to me like that person love bombed you.
You doing some fuck shit.
You not
Sound to me like that person love bombed you.
Yeah.
So when I come at your shit now, you
love bombing comes with being let on.
But you know what happens too though. I'm gonna tell you something about that, right? You gotta master not giving a fuck, yo. For real.
But
that.
At the same time, if you
I get it, but
yourself
it's easy
into
to say
person,
it. It's easy to
No,
say
it's
it. That's
easy.
why I just said like I personally
Word.
don't care about closure, but I don't judge people that.
No, I
closure.
don't. But it take you a
always
while.
get closure.
It's like for me, like I will let y'all know, like now it's easier for me for the closure.
I mean,
And it's like, all right, well, you told me this,
it
you told me that.
depends, and it also depends who
You know
Pretty
what?
much, it depends on the
I don't
person.
even not closure.
Yes,
If I just wanna know
no.
how we get to this point,
You wanting to know why is closure. You want closure.
Whatever you get closure.
Like, why you ain't talking to me no more?
No, you get
I just
closure.
don't know how we get to this
You
point
know
where
why
we
he's not
beefing.
talking to you no more.
Nah,
He went back to his ex. He never
know
took
why.
you serious.
You just
He
want
led you on.
You just
He
want the
love
nigga to
bombed
say it
you.
in your face.
You were
But it's
original.
already there. The signs be already there.
Yes.
What is closure though?
So that means
What the
if you could go back to your ex
went
like
back to the
that,
ex.
that means y'all been having a conversation.
Yes.
Between them, no.
Like,
Don't beat nobody up.
I do not
Read
disagree
between the
with
lines
you.
and move
But
on.
It still does mean that
hello.
that person love bombed you.
Well,
At the same time, what the fuck is what the fuck
how
is
that
closure?
went? And how that went?
What is closure?
telling me
Now,
how we
how
get
that
to this
went?
point, us not talking.
What is
But
closure?
you already know what. I
What
don't know.
I don't know.
So what is
I don't know.
You
What is-
saying everything that
You
you
just
just
said
don't
it.
want to
Money.
know.
what is
You
closure?
don't want
Money
to
can't
know,
even-
bro.
What is closure?
You know, you broke
I
it
said
down
money can't even
perfectly.
say
What is closure?
Okay, so now I want to fight you because now you
Closure to people.
Yeah,
Closure
please.
be like
You
no.
gotta be
Hold
on-
on,
you gotta
because
push
I just
them. I'm
got
with you with
here.
that.
Tell me.
Closure to certain people is the face-to-face convo. Like
Answered his own question to his own closure.
Right.
He never stopped dealing with the ex.
That's it. But look,
That's why he left you alone,
Closure be
because the
critical
ex was
thinking.
ready to take
Closure
them back.
is the
Okay,
same
so
thing.
that's why I'm finna
No.
beat you the fuck
No.
up.
Closure is the same.
Hold on. So here's the next thing, right? Here's the next thing. We cannot talk over each other. Because talking over each other gonna look like...
It grinds my
Y'all
gears.
do
No,
it.
it
not
grinds
fair.
my
Angie.
gears.
But
No, your sister.
Angie.
Your
No,
sister.
she do. But he do too. He do too. So,
Nigga
Shorty.
say you do.
So you doing that too right now. But now,
That's my closure.
We also
But-
All three of us are sisters.
I don't know. It ain't never gonna work.
Mexican.
Not the little
Like full
one.
Mexican
It
or
ain't never gonna work.
it's not gonna work.
All right, here about to tell us the
You
rules.
already gonna work. Been a Mexican.
Here about to tell us the rules. He need closure.
No, y'all already got it. Y'all already got it.
We ain't get
Y'all already got
closer.
it.
We ain't get closer yet.
D.L.E. Radio.